I thought in the game, I thought our guys rallied. I thought they did an incredible job of one executing, and I think two staying together. Isaac Jones, he's a monster, right? Can do a lot of different things, score in multiple ways, high level defender, he was very, very active. But that's just a Brazilian team. That's a Brazilian team.
When you look at that third quarter, the defensive intensity, it felt like it was a 8-10 point game for Motor City, and you guys flipped it over with a bunch of turnovers. What does that say about your team that you can turn it on at any point in time?
Well, today you talk about playoff atmosphere when, the games get tough. I think defensive rebounding and taking care of the ball is what's key. And I thought during that run we did that. We got stops, we rebounded the ball, and we took care of it. We valued the ball. And I think when we do that, it's really hard for us to get beat when we don't beat ourselves.
Elijah gets taken out with a hard foul there, comes right back, forces the 8-second violation, draws a foul the next play down. Can you speak to his resiliency in that moment a little bit?
It's just who he is. Hard fouls don't faze him. Physicality doesn't faze him. He's built like Saquon Barkley. You guys know him, the Eagles guy. He built like Saquon, right? So he gets hit and he bounces right back up. I love that level of toughness and physicality and resilience that he has.
What did you think of Markelle Fultz in the closing moments?
We know who he is. He loves those moments. He was the #1 pick for a reason, right? He got downhill with force. He put his eyes on the rim, played off of 2 feet, and scored a big shot for us. So we know what he can do. We know what he's capable of. He's still finding his rhythm, but I thought that was a step in the right direction.
Still a very small sample size for him. You've only seen him in 3 games, I imagine. But what have you seen, not just in games, but also in practice, in the locker room, the kind of presence he brings as a vet to the rest of the team?
Well, he's a pro. He's been in a lot of big games. He's been around for a long time. He knows what the league is about, and he knows how it operates and what's needed and what's required every day on and off the court. So I think when you have a guy like that, I encourage our guys, tap into that. Understand what goes into winning at the highest levels. It's not just on the court. It's also, how you take care of your body, your rest, your sleep, your nutrition. And as you can see, he's done a great job in that area.
With multiple key players getting NBA call-ups and having to juggle the lineup a little bit, how do you feel about how those new pieces have integrated into the team?
That's what I love about our culture and our identity. I think regardless of who we bring in, these guys are able to seamlessly fit what we do. So I think first and foremost, credit to our front office. They do an incredible job of scouting not only talent but character people. When you have guys that are high character people, it makes it so much easier to get those guys connected with our group.
Coach, yeah, kind of related to his question, like from the conversation that you have been able to have with Markelle Fultz so far, what has stood out to you the most, about the human being standpoint?
Just his leadership. He's a family guy, so we relate there. Big family guy, but just his leadership. He doesn't get rattled out there on the floor, and when you have a guard on the court like that, it makes your job so much easier as a coach.
You mentioned defensive communication as an emphasis before the game. They were making a lot of shots early, and then they kind of stopped to go down late. But regardless of the results, what do you think of your defensive process?
We picked it up in the second half. I challenged Elijah in the first half to keep the ball in front, and he did that. He became the defender that we know he is. I thought in the first half we weren't as urgent as we should have been as shooters. Right? They saw some go in, even guys that 3-point rate and percentage-wise aren't very high. If you see it going once, then you're comfortable and confident. And I thought we gave them some in-rhythm ones early, but the second half we did a little bit better job.
As for the last play, the winning play, did you actually draw up a play for Markelle to finish?
No, but you know what? Big time players make big time plays. So we got some movement. We got the movement we wanted. We didn't get the ball initially where we wanted it, but it ended up in the right hands.